broadcasting. But am I? Don't know. I can't tell if I'm broadcasting or not because okay, I'm gonna stop this because I don't know exactly what's going on. Take a screenshot. Broadcast. Stop broadcast. Am I broadcasting? I don't get it. See, there's actually people playing on the PlayStation one. There's nobody playing on the Xbox one. That thing. But where is it? Alright, let's try this. Keep going. Okay. Alright. Hello, everyone. Oh no. No! It says I'm broadcasting, but I don't know where to because I can't see it on my own YouTube channel, so I don't know what's going on. So if you're seeing this, I don't see it back. But that's fine, I'm just here to have some fun. Wee. Alright, let's try this. It says I'm broadcasting. I don't believe it, but it says I'm broadcasting. Anyways, Happy New Year, everyone, if you're watching. If you end up watching this later, I feel like nobody's watching it right now because it just started. Nobody's ever watching it right when you want to. But yeah, so this is my. I feel like this is the best game for me to play on New Year's Day. Because I enjoy it. It's fun. I'm going to be playing a bunch of games later that I maybe don't like as much. I still enjoy the company of the people I'm playing them with though, so that's the main thing. Heckin' Jumpy One. Welcome. Hello. I do like this game. I mean, I've been playing this game for 20 years in one form or another. And it's awesome. very, very, very devious. That's like deceptive and devious at the same time. It's fine. I don't even know if there's sound, just my mic and no sound in the game, because I tried recording the clip and it was like I could hear myself fine, but I didn't hear the game, which was weird. And I have an upset stomach. I drank wine last night. Not a lot of it. Mostly it was because it was aged in a whiskey barrel, and whiskey and I are not friends. I mean, it's literally been 40 years since I've had any kind of whiskey in my life, and I still don't like it. One of the first things I drank when I was able to drink legally was whiskey. And yeah, it's quite terrible. I had a horrible experience. Of course, I did mix it with sweetened condensed milk, which I've never quite really enjoyed ever since, and root beer. So root beer, sweetened condensed milk, and Scotch whiskey. Why am I surprised that I don't like it anymore? I don't know. But that's fine. But yeah, so hopefully this... I don't even know if this is making any noise. Talking to myself like I usually do. I'm talking to an empty room, which I also frequently do. Nice long, continuous slide. Whoa. Still 10th. Just 10th. Somebody's in first with 4 seconds lead on me. That's kind of insane. But that's fine. They probably play it more now than I do. Hello. Happy New Year's to you all. Who that dude is. Great, you finished 10th place. I know, right? Wouldn't it be funny if it turned out that I'm not actually online? I don't need to be. At least I do. I'm playing the video game. Duh. That's funny. Stupid risks make life worth living. Howard J. Simpson. Damn right. Your channel. There! It's working. Cheapers. Okay. So it's now actually working. I'm happy to see that. I was a little worried. Although, I have to take my headphones off and make sure that one, you can hear my voice, and two, you can hear the game, because that would be super dumb and annoying. Let me just finish this once again. Let's go to some sort. No! Damn it. Ugh. That's fine. And yes, I am streaming on my PlayStation because I have it connected to my TV, sorry, not my TV, my monitor, which supports 165 hertz refresh rate. Not that this game does 165 hertz, I'm sure it barely does 60. Which is weird, because you'd think that a game that relies on such fast speeds would be like, yeah, we're going to do 120 hertz mode. But they don't. But it's also an older game. It's also like 12-ish game. 12-ish years old. All older. Whoa! Here we go. Okay, so I'm just taking my headphones off. I'm not stopping. I'll say one thing. I don't believe that. But it says I'm broadcasting. Yep, and there's sound. Yay! Okay. Remember, welcome to chat. One watching, that's me. Okay, so let's go. I'm glad it's working. That was a little error too. I would have been a little irritated if it wasn't. I'm not going to play this all morning. I'm going to play this for a little bit, and then I'm going to find another game, and the screen's going to go blank because there's nothing playing. But I'm still here. I'll keep talking. But yeah, I just want to play a bunch of games that I've got. I don't know if all of them will be available on... I don't know if all of them will be available on... Nope. I remember this one. It's really hard. Like it's a chicane, but it's like a dumb chicane. But like only the better drivers, who clearly aren't me. Yeah. Okay. New Year's realness. I had 2 glasses of wine last night. They were a wine that had been aged in whiskey barrels, and I didn't think that that would be a problem. But apparently, I may have mentioned this already, it was. I had a very bad experience with whiskey many years ago. Yes, I did mention it. Okay. Yeah. Just, it's like the aftertaste kind of kept hitting me, and I kept going, what is that taste? What is that taste? And it's like, ah, yes. Vomit and regret. It's not pleasant. I mean, it's not, I didn't get sick. I only had 2 glasses of wine, and all it actually did was it knocked me out and put me to sleep. So I actually overslept, and missed New Year's by 9 minutes because I was alone, but it was still like, damn it. I was watching The Matrix. I have a 4K HD Blu-ray of The Matrix, and I was like, this is really awesome, and it was. It was like, I'm really enjoying it, and the picture quality, of course, is lovely. And then suddenly I just went, bleh, and I passed out, because the 2 glasses of wine did me in because I'm an old fart. And then all I could taste in my mouth was whiskey, which was unpleasant. So yeah, that was my New Year's. And then I couldn't get back to sleep until like 3. And I made the mistake of watching a horror film, before I went to bed, okay, I fall asleep watching a movie. It's just how I keep my brain from getting away from me. Like because of my ADHD, I tend to have this tendency to sort of overthink, and unless I have something to keep me distracted, I just, I just think, and then I can't sleep. But when I have to put on a movie, and oh dear, that's bad. I'm not gonna make it finish. I have to watch a movie, and that keeps my brain focused, and I literally fall asleep within about a minute. If I don't, it takes me, well, it just keeps going. So yeah, sorry you reached 12th place. Okay, fine, whatever. But this is where people think I may be kind of weird, and that is that I like falling asleep watching horror films, and like one of my favorites to fall asleep to, I have 2 that I really like. One is Diary of the Dead, George Romero. The other is The Thing from 2011. Oh, and Cabin in the Woods. Really like Cabin in the Woods. However, though, I skipped to the part where all the stuff starts happening, the lead up to the film. And the Diary of the Dead, there's this one sound at the very beginning when they're making the film in the woods, when they hear like a tires squealing and a sound. I wait for that moment, and then I allow myself to fall asleep. Otherwise, it's a struggle. Sometimes I don't even get through the opening credits. Yeah, as for The Thing, same thing. I just kind of like, I don't know what it is, but last night I tried watching the newest, oh my god, what's it called? What do you mean? The newest Hell House movie, the Carmichael Manor one. Or kind of like, not even an origin story, but it's after the Abaddon Hotel stuff, but it kind of explains certain elements of the Abaddon Hotel. the Hell House thing. But last night, I was watching it, and last night, it kind of freaked me out. So I had to shut it off and watch something a little less terribly violent, a little less scary and violent. Because honestly, it was scary. I can't believe I'm saying that. I live for horror movies. Like, I was, I think, maybe 12 when I went to go see Invasion of the Body Snatchers on my own in a strange town. While my family stayed behind. We lived in a boat at the time. I was in the Bahamas, and I went to see that at the theater on my own. And I told them afterwards that I'd gone to see it. I don't think they realized I was going to see Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I liked it so much that I was able to write out the story, including dialogue, till about about 30 minutes into the movie. I remembered that much of it, like after walking home. And yeah, I've got a bizarre brain, I admit that. And then I remember seeing the ad for the original Friday the 13th film, like 1979, 1980, and I remember it was in my hometown, population 2,500, 2 street lights, the whole place, and my house was a couple miles away from the theater, and I remember finishing it, and having to walk home at night, like 11 o'clock at night, dark streets, windy, or fall, whenever it came out. I don't even know when it came out, but it was not summer, but it wasn't winter. It was like probably like spring or fall. It was around Halloween. Anyways, I liked it so much, and that experience of walking home was so terrifying that I went back the next night and I watched it again. The only horror films that I've watched that I never want to see again, only one really comes to mind, and that is The Sadness. It's a fairly recent movie. I was all just really waiting for it. It was, I think it's a Korean, I don't remember, it's a South Korean or a Vietnamese horror film. I can't remember. And I just remember it finally came out. It was too... I could deal with blood, I could deal with violence, I could deal with body horror. But it was too deep for my tastes, you know what I mean? Like, the whole thing was this virus that basically turned people into uninhibited monsters. It wasn't a zombie movie, it was just a disease that turned people into terrible, terrible, terrible people. And like just removed all inhibitions. Of course, the first thing apparently every human wants to do is just other people and inflict bodily harm on each other and themselves. And it was, I never watched it again. I watched it once. It was just sort of like, nope, you know what? The heck with it. Oh, there's somebody watching. Hello. I'm gonna do one more map on this, and then I'm gonna go out and play something else. I think maybe. Oh yeah. I have my chat open so I can see you, but I don't know if it's how much of a delay there is. So if I don't respond right away, if you do say something, yeah. Make me happy in the meantime. I'm hot. Okay, I'm gonna very quickly take my sweatshirt off. 1 second. Here, started doing a bit of a strip show. 1 sec. There we go. Alright. Yeah, my apartment's a bit of a mess. I just actually repainted it, and all of my stuff is now in the living room that I need to put back, and that's kind of what I'm referring to when I say I need to. I'm putting on cleaning my apartment. But it's fine. Oh. Gotta start this again. That's right. Yeah. Talking about horror films, though, yeah, I love a lot of them. I'm a big fan of anything to do with demonic possession, so I really liked most of the Exorcist film. Didn't really like the new one that much. I thought it was kind of dumb. Also didn't like the new Halloween movies for the same reason. Thought they were kind of dumb and they relied on nostalgia. What's the third one, which is like the Ends one, was just like, it's more like a Hallmark drama, you know, coming to terms with life, like, you know, midlife crisis kind of thing. You know, it's like, just what? So, anyways, whoever these guys that are making these movies, they need to stop. Like, I don't really care that, you know, you're bringing back, you know, Ellen Burstyn. Jeepers. I'm gonna try this again. If the movie's not good, it's just, it's not good. And I know that she did it so that she could give all the money to animal charities, I think. And she did a good job herself. But, yeah, no, I don't know. I just feel like it's like the Matrix movies. I mean, some people might hate me for saying this, but they could have just stopped after the first one. I mean, stop doing that. They could have just left it. Because I watched it last night, and yes, I fell asleep, but I watched it again. I finished the ending again. And it was like, oh, crap. It just ended. It should have ended. Yeah, it should have ended at that one, and they just not done anymore, and everything would have been great, it would have been fine. The ending was basically ambiguous in the sense that it was closed off, and I think, you know, no unresolved anything left they needed to worry about. But no, they decided, hey, let's make this overblown mess, and just, you know, ruin what would have been a really good standalone movie. So not happy with that. Can I make it? Yay. Alright, there we go. Finally. I hate the place. Yeah. What else? Blade Runner. I don't mind that they made a sequel to Blade Runner. I liked it. Was it as good as the first one? No, of course not. But it was good. And yes, it was nice bringing Harrison Ford back in. But it's really passing the torch over to, you know, him. I can't think of his name. I'm terrible. I love him too, that actor. I love him. I just can't think of his name. So I'm a bit dumb this morning. So I'm just rambling because I'm just talking to myself. I know there's somebody here. I don't know if you're listening or just watching. Either way, thank you for being here. This is kind of one of those things where I'm just trying to sort of get back in the habit of streaming again, because I actually kind of like it. It's not like a, oh, I feel like I should do it or my channel would die. It's like, no, I actually enjoy doing it. I talk to myself when I'm not live streaming, so I might as well talk while live streaming so I don't feel like it's alone. Just not sure what I want to play next, so there's going to be like a bit of a blank while I figure that out. I kind of want to play one more track though, because I kind of like this game. I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to play one more. Besides, it's good. It's great for me because I can talk about everything and just still do this and not suck. Like a lot of games, I have to like not talk. But this one I've been playing for so long. It. No. I'm looking. I guess when I'm looking at my picture. My with the PlayStation, which is what I'm playing on. Yeah. It. No. Okay. Well, that was. My last test was 37, so I'm not gonna be able to make it with my. So it's yeah. Fragmenting speech. But yeah, I like this game. It's good. It's fun. And because I have it connected, because I have the PlayStation connected to my PlayStation connected, can I make it? 4, 2, 1, I did. Nice. I made 11th place. The next person is like 14 seconds behind me. I think that's fine, but yeah. So yeah. I liked it enough. It were fun. But yeah, no, I painted my apartment. You can't really tell, but it's now it's sort of, instead of being a blue gray, it's now kind of a green gray. It's a nice color actually, now that I see it. But it's weird because my apartment was very dark before. Now it's like white. So 2023 was not a good year for me. I mentioned this before in a previous thing. I had stomach issues which lasted for about 7 months, which was unpleasant because for the last 4, I was actually throwing. No, I was actually sick, like physically sick, like throwing up almost every day, sometimes a couple of times a day. Turns out, because I was taking so many medications, we couldn't figure out what it was. And one of them, I was like, I am not going on this medication. It is doing too good of a job on the thing that I've had so much hard time with, which was my anxiety. And the doctor, to his credit, the doctor kept saying, so you don't think it's the Ozempic? I'm like, no, it can't possibly be the Ozempic. He's like, oh, okay. And yeah, so I went on like vacation in the summer and forgot to bring a refill of my Ozempic because it's this needle. It's a once-a-week needle, and I brought the wrong needle, which had one. Oh, you turkey! Nope. Damn it! I forgot to bring my the right Ozempic refill, and I brought the one that only had 1 dose in it. So I took it the day after I got to my vacation, which was my mom, to see my mom, and it was fine for the next week when I was still going. I didn't have it with me, so I just didn't take it. And I mean, I was still like getting sick at my mom's place, so it wasn't sort of like, you know, oh, I was stressed from being at home, therefore I, you know, now that I'm not at home, I'm fine. Oh no, I was still getting sick, and I was sort of just having to excuse myself, so I was about to throw up. And I mean, anyways, so I didn't take it, and like a few days later, I realized I wasn't getting sick, and I wasn't feeling nauseous. And so it turns out, a bit of research, it was actually the Ozempic. 2 out of 5 people experienced similar things that I experienced. It's sort of like this thing called gastroparesis, which is basically when your stomach and your digestive system stopped working as quickly as it should. It becomes like almost paralyzed, and that was what that was. So that ended up, I stopped taking it. I went back onto a different medication, and that was better. But oops, let me see what else happened. Oh yeah, my cat died. And that was very unhappy because it was kind of like, it wasn't like a peaceful, quiet death. It was a sort of a painful, drawn-out experience that I couldn't get her to the vet because everything was closed, because it was around, you know, 10 o'clock on a Friday night that it all started happening. So I had to sit with her while she died until the vet was open, and even then I had a hard time getting an appointment because, well, can you bring her in on Tuesday? And I'm like, no, because she's dying, so I suppose I'll just let her, you know, die slowly and painfully while I wait for someone to have an opening. And finally there was an opening with another veterinarian. I took her in, and yeah, so that was that. And that was April, and I still haven't quite got over it, so I'm still not quite ready for another cat. What else? Oh yeah, I spoke briefly about a vacation that I went on. I lost my job, and they let me go the day before I was supposed to go on vacation. Just phone call, video call. Hey Tom, yeah, but I'm sorry, this is not enough work. We're gonna have to let you go. And I'm like, okay. No, let's stress that up. They screwed up my severance pay, and so I didn't really get it because it was miscalculated, and they overpaid me on my regular last paycheck, but my final paycheck they deducted what they'd overpaid me by. So I didn't really have any sort of backup with me. And, you know, I'm poor. Anyways. Went on vacation. The vacation wasn't that great. I thought it was because I was nauseous, but I just think I was just angry. And, didn't actually manage to get another job until October. And the job that I have is great, and they want to put me on full time, which is awesome. But unfortunately, I have to work a certain number of hours because I was hired through an agency, and they will not just let me go over to that new company without some sort of penalty. So I have to work a certain number of hours, and those certain number of hours will take me pretty much into June, and I'm having a hard time living on the money I'm making right now. So I'm looking forward to 2024 being a better year. Ta-da! Happy New Year. No, but seriously, I'm like taking steps, proactively to do things better, and be better, and have a better time, and also not to take things so seriously and not to worry about things that I have no control over. And that's, I think, the big thing, because despite all the stuff I'm saying, I'm okay. I am not in a bad place. I do not feel like everything is lost or hopeless. 2024 is a new year, starting fresh, and it's going to be good. And I'm playing Trackmania, so how can I be terrible? How can I be unhappy? Sorry, I thought I was going to switch after that, but I guess not. These ones I don't like because I love them, but I don't like them because it's kind of like those dirt roads are like ridiculously glitchy, and like if you mess up, you just have to restart because it's just like that wasn't the point, right? It's so much corners, so much corners, so good English. Will you make it? I am. My position, whatever it is not going to last very long because I touched the corners and slowed me down. And we all know that this game is about the milliseconds. Which is why I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And then I run into a tree. So I started playing Tom Clancy's Ghostland. No. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands with a friend of mine from a job. Somebody I worked with many years ago who moved to Nova Scotia, which is funny because that's where all my family is, but I'm here in Toronto. And we've been playing a lot of that lately. And we really started playing like in ghost mode, I think, basically, which is sort of like, okay, you're basically ultra hard mode, and there is no respawning. When you die, your save game is deleted. By different codes, I guess. I don't know. And I'm like, we got to the point where we could comfortably clear a province, and then we could get into like another province, and then something would kill us both, or one of us, but the other one couldn't give us the time, and it was kind of frustrating. So, I don't know, yeah. I probably scared that person off, I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah. Now that I'm talking about fun stuff, please don't pay attention, okay? I'm just rambling. Oh, stop it. So we're playing that, and it's been fun. We may or may not be playing today. I haven't decided if I want to or not, because I have to play with another friend tonight. Anyways, so yeah. But I'm going to be playing with that person tonight. I'm going to be playing, what? Oh my god. I'm going to be playing probably GTA 5 online, or the Star Wars Battlefront 2. Games that we both enjoy highly. They're so pretty. I wouldn't like them. Well, Ghost Battlefront. Yeah. This is annoying, okay? This is annoying. Okay, I actually am going to chat. Let me change maps after this one. And then at some point I'm going to make myself lunch. What are you going to have for lunch? I don't know. There we go. I might have egg salad, I might have some ramen, I might have some egg salad and some ramen, I might have a fried egg on top of some ramen. I haven't decided. Ramen is probably going to figure into it somehow. I have this kimchi ramen that I've been eating pretty much every day for the last year. That I thoroughly enjoy. There's one person watching, and that one person is me. Drop. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Okay, I'm not gonna do very well. I'm just gonna sit here and let this play out. Oh, maybe. No, fine. I'll make it today, but still nice. I'm just gonna try casual. Hello. Not gonna make it. Nice thing. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. No, I'm not really. It's not. Poo. Alright. Good game, all. Good goal. But yeah, I love that I never thought to connect my microphone. Sorry. Drop this. This remarkably weird painting that I'm working on. That's the other thing too, is I'm doing a 30 and 30 challenge. I'm doing a 30 and 30 challenge, and that means 30 pieces of artwork in 30 days, like one a day. So I'm gonna do that. And that should be fun. Okay, I am so sorry to anyone who's watching now, who's watching live. I'm actually going to. That goes back to the next page. Yeah, no, heck with that. I'm actually going to go and find another game to play. So there's going to be a bit of a blank page in a minute. So just bear with me, I'm sorry. Okay, so that. What's happening here? Oh, look at that, that's me. Okay, so what else can I play? Race the Sun. That's Wreckfest, I suppose. Battlefront. Fall Guys. Return. Let's see what I've got. Okay, so is Cyberpunk installed? Okay. Last of Us Part 2. I have that? That's right, I do. Okay. Now let's play something fun. Breakfast. What? New activity. No, play the game.